Everyone thinks wealth comes from a single breakthrough, a sudden windfall, a genius move, a lottery ticket. But I've learned all true fortunes, all legacies worth their weight, are the result of something quieter, slower, almost invisible. Compound interest. Not just the kind the banks advertise, but the unstoppable force that rewards every patient step, every repeated action, every day you choose to build instead of burn.
The world underestimates patience. We chase fireworks, celebrate overnight success, ignore the long nights and silent mornings where the real seeds are sown. But billionaires, they worship time as their fiercest ally, because they know the eighth wonder of the world isn't genius or luck. It's the exponential power of small actions repeated, investments nurtured, and belief that multiplies in silence. This is Billionaire's Take. Tonight, compound interest, the hidden engine that builds empires.
The world teaches us to look for big breaks, but I watched my mentor, decades in business, never the loudest, never the flashiest, build a mountain not from leaps, but from layers. Every day he put a little more away. Not just money, but trust, reputation, skill. Over years, I saw something extraordinary. His fortune grew slow, then sudden. That's the magic. At first, nothing seems to happen. But then, compound interest works its secret. It explodes quietly at first, then all at once.
There's a story that changed how I see everything. In the early days of Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett would invest in companies others ignored. While rivals rushed for the quick win, he built a habit of patience, holding, reinvesting, letting the profits feed the future. Over decades, tiny returns became rivers. Buffett's genius wasn't stock picking. It was letting time multiply his decisions again and again until the numbers became a legend.
But here's what most people miss. Compound interest isn't just money. It's in every habit, every friendship, every hour spent learning when no one is watching. You become what you repeat. Your skills compound. Your network compounds. Your reputation compounds. The world only sees the mansion, but the real miracle is the first brick laid day after day.
I saw it with my own eyes. The first deal I closed didn't change my life, but every relationship I built, every honest word, every deadline met, the effects multiplied. Years later, those early seeds grew into an orchard of opportunity, partnerships, ideas, investments that kept bearing fruit long after the world forgot how they began.
Think about it. A single % of improvement repeated outpaces a single moment of brilliance. Habits are like interest, unseen, silent, but relentless. The difference between average and extraordinary isn't intensity, it's consistency. The billionaire's advantage is that they stay in the game long enough for the math to become magic.
It's not easy. Patience is the rarest courage. Most give up before the curve bends, before the momentum builds. They quit just before the miracle compounds. But those who stay, who believe, who invest in the invisible, they wake up one day to a fortune that feels inevitable, though it never was.
You can compound more than money. Kindness grows into loyalty. Curiosity grows into wisdom. Effort, day after day, grows into mastery. And every moment you choose to invest, rather than spend, you stack the odds in your favor, silently, relentlessly.
The lesson? Don't chase the explosion. Plant seeds. Water them. Trust the slow growth. Because one day, what seemed ordinary will become unstoppable.
Compound interest is the engine of every empire. It rewards patience, discipline, vision. It's the secret that turns persistence into power.
Every billionaire you know, every legend you admire, they played the long game. They let small things become great. Let time be their partner. Let patience be their legacy.
So next time you dream big, Start small. Repeat. Let the world underestimate the quiet, because one day the math will work for you.
And this is Billionaire's Take.